My name's Leanne Dunham. I'm the parking coordinator for the race committee.
Okay.
So all the parking will take place here at the Lubeck School, and we're going to fit all of the cars of all the runners here. And the vision will be to have the first line of cars right up against the fence. So we're going to have everybody, and there'll be plenty of volunteers in our shirts and vests to direct people to get tight together. Right up against the fence will be the first row of cars, and then we'll have a second row of cars. And then we'll overflow out behind the school if needed, and up the sides of the road, not blocking anybody's driveways, of course. But there'll be lots of parking volunteers in our vests to get people to shuffle down and park tight together, and then get everybody onto the buses and loaded to start.
So that's for runners. What about for spectators?
Yeah, and then spectators as they file in can fill in as well.
Okay.
So we'll prioritize the runners with since they have to get to the buses with their timeline, and then we'll stick around and help spectators find spots too and optimize the parking for them too. But
okay. So where exactly is the finish line?
Right by the library on Water Street. So it's really a short walk. So this would be a great spot if people are hoping to be at the finish line, or to see runners come across the bridge, in that final stretch of their race. So This will be a good spot to leave their car and not have to shuffle around.
So leave the car here, walk down there.
Yeah, exactly.
And works perfect.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And what time do you anticipate the first runners coming in? Do you know?
I think they were thinking like around 9:30. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I think they were anticipating that the first marathon finishers will cross the finish line right around the time the 10K runners start. So it's all staggered pretty nicely, which means we've got lots going on at the same time, but I think that stagger will make spectating really fun too. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank
you.
you.
I'm Beth Allen from Farmington, Maine, so about 4 hours west of here. I'm on the race committee, and I'm introducing this Hydra Pack. It's called a Speed Cup to racers to use on course for the half marathon and the marathon here at Fundy International Marathon. So the idea is to reduce paper cup waste along course. A runner would carry this cup with them. It collapses completely. They can carry it in their hand, put it in their waistband of their shorts, pocket, wherever they want to carry it. When they approach a water stop, they would pull out their cup, and there's this, it's called a speed pitcher that's designed to fill these water cups quickly. So they'd run up to the water station, yell pour. The volunteer there would know that what to do. They would pull out they have it filled with water, obviously. Runner holds out their cup, fills it up in 1 to 2 seconds, they're on their way. So the idea, again, is to reduce paper cup waste along the course.
Nice.
We have a limited supply. We worked with Hydra Pack, the company that makes these. They donated the cups, 300 cups, and 12 speed pitchers. So it's a first-come, first-served basis, and again, just half marathoners and marathoners.
Do you have a quick message for all the runners tomorrow?
Oh, have a fabulous time and good luck. It's going to be a great day.
So 47% of the people who are running this said that they found out about it via word of mouth, which is pretty cool. It's kind of funny that 10% found out about advertisements because we didn't actually really do any this year. So any advertisement that they had seen, it was all from a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
16% have run here before. Let's see. We have probably over 200 volunteers, about 61% female. Folks represented from 4 provinces in 36 states.
Wow.
And the marathon and half marathon were each capped at 250 people. We're very near those numbers. Some folks changed their distance or have to withdraw due to injury, but it's quite full and it filled up very quickly. And the 10K is also busting at the seams too, because some folks dropped down from a higher or a longer distance if they felt like a 10K was a better fit. And we had a wait list. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Ontario, Prince Edward Island, and 35 U.S. states. I think we have about 7 nationalities as well. Many people are returners. I myself ran the race for the first 2 years and then had an injury, and now this is my first year as volunteer coordinator, but super excited about it. And it is something that people come back and do year after year if they can. this is a volunteer run event. Everybody, the race directors, the board, the folks doing safety, our local public safety is also helping out. Folks doing catering for our food truck or the picnic table afterwards. People setting up the finish line at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. They are all volunteers because this is a community, not a corporate event. And so my job is to answer their emails, to find them, to figure out how many people are needed at each station. And if people are calling out sick and not able to come tomorrow, I'm the person that they're calling. Or if they get to somewhere and they're like, my radio is broken, I don't have the stop sign that I was supposed to have, those folks would contact me. The radios are for certain volunteers at key spots. So that they can call our Lubeck base if we need to. And they might say something like the last runner has passed in the 10K. We have some cyclists who will be coming as leader and sweeper. And so then folks on the radios are gonna let Lubeck base know. And then we also have access to medical. And then our dispatcher is gonna let our public safety folks know if there's anything that they need to do as runners are coming through, right? Like when they first hit the bridge, then we know we really need to close one lane,
What are some things you're anticipating that might be an issue? Or
This is an event that people have been training for months for. Everybody's really excited, and there's a lot that we can't control on the day of. We live in the Maine, and Campobello, these are places that have variable weather, and I think the runners are really expecting that. And I think as a town and as an event, this has been dormant since 2019 because when COVID happened in 2020, the border was closed, and so the event had been on hiatus for a while. And so there are a lot of new folks involved, and it's just a little bit less routine bound than previous years. Like, this is my first year as a volunteer. I've run the race a couple times. I've run the marathon, but this is my first time on the race committee. You know, we do have a lot of experience with event planning and thinking about traffic, thinking about people's individual health needs. There are going to be a lot of excited spectators. I guess some other changes are that the superintendents on the border who are in charge of CBP and Customs Canada, those specific people, they have a lot of new personnel, and also just the international relations between the two countries have unfortunately changed, and that has affected how we plan this, right? So the document check-in system is a little bit different than what we've used before. There's certainly some newness, but we've been working for months, excitedly trying to get it all situated. So I do feel like we are ready.
My name is Peter Knowles. I'm from Charlotte, Maine.
Oh, Charlotte, not too far?
Yep.
Nice. So what brings you over here?
I'm a volunteer for the race. I ride the bike for the half marathon.
You're riding a bike?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's way easier to do a half marathon on a bike.
Oh, I didn't even know they were doing that.
Well, it's what we do is we lead the first person. My assignment is the guy, and my brother's going to do the girl, the woman. And that way we're ahead of them, so when we come to an intersection, the volunteers know, ooh, here it comes.
Oh, gotcha.
And then they can manage the traffic.
Oh, so you're kind of helping.
Yeah, plus if there's anything happening, as far as I know, we're going to have a radio, so we can immediately get in touch with people, and we're out there all the time.
How about a quick message for the runners tomorrow?
It looks like it's going to rain, but just dress for it and suck it up. It's not that bad. I mean, I don't envy the marathoners, but enjoy.
Yeah.
Everything else is easy.
How long have you been in Maine?
I was born in
you were
Maine.
Born in Washington County, or?
I was born in Bangor. I lived in Ellsworth until I graduated from high school there, and then when I finished chiropractic school, I set up practice in Machias in 1981, so I've been around for a while.
Yeah. All right. Well, nice to meet a local here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just give your name. I'm Cheryl Frankie. I live here in Lubeck, and I'm helping with the check-in process, getting their passport bags ready and getting them their T-shirts and making sure they have all the information that they need.
How long have you been helping with the marathon?
This is my first time.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that a lot of them will be first year because?
Yes.
Because it's been a while since
Yes,
we've had.
because this
yeah.
is the first time since 2019. Because of COVID, we had to put a hold on it, and then it took us a couple years to get a crew back together to bring it back. So this is the first time since 2019. So this will be it went straight for 7 years, and so this is our 8th year.
Janet Knock.
She's one of them that is helping out. So
Yes, one of my first time to volunteer. So,
So-
it's been a great process so far.
And you're not from around here. Where are you from?
We say we're from the southern, but we're south of Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
But we have a home here in Lubec
Yeah, how long have you been coming here?
since 2023.
She can-
But we've been coming to Maine for the last 15 years
And now, yeah.
and fell in love with it, and here we are. So this is an awesome event. So glad
So
to be
tell
here.
us what you're actually doing.
So what we're doing here today is we are giving the t-shirts to the half and the full marathon participants and giving them literature and kind of directing them on, go across the bridge, get your bib, just to register and then come back across. So just helping them, direct the participants and where they need to go and where they need to be. So.